Hi AMC fans, and welcome to the Thursday Ticket. I'm Sergio and I'm here with Alicia.
Hi guys, happy to be here.
And boy, do we have a jam-packed show. There's so much stuff to talk about. I mean, we're not only going to talk about the new releases of this week, but there's so much activity in Hollywood and things that happened over the weekend. I think there were some international affairs to talk about, right?
Yeah, so I'm sure you guys know, but the Toronto International Film Festival was last weekend, and we were on the ground at the premieres, on the red carpet, at the press junkets, talking to all the celebrities and all the directors, and I'm super excited about all the films that are probably going to get nominated.
Absolutely.
Not all of them, because that's ridiculous, but a lot of them are going to get nominated for Oscars. And so the question of the week is, what film from TIFF are you most looking forward to seeing? So
That's
Sergio?
a great question. If I had to pick my favorite movie, that was screened there this weekend, and it's more on the commercial side, but I gotta say, it's guilty pleasures. Halloween. I'm all about the scary hacker slasher films, and there's been so much buzz around this movie.
Yeah.
Jamie Lee Curtis and how this movie is coming back to its true form, and this. I mean, I'm really stoked and excited for it. But if I had to pick a more independent title, I'd go with Beautiful Boy. I think Steve Carell. Timothy Chalamet, you can't go wrong. That's going to be a great duo. Their performances were, from what I've heard, are on point, amazing. It's going to be good.
And it has a deep topic with substance abuse and a teen, so I think that it's going to be a really important film. But I can't just pick one, and I just can't pick two, because I don't make decisions very well. So, and just a reminder, put your favorite movies in the comment sections. We want to hear from you guys, the movies you want to see. So me, I'm picking 3. A Star is Born.
Oh God, you can't go wrong.
Right, so everybody that I've that's talked about this film, they've said they cried after they've seen it, and I think that says something. And I also feel like Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper have a lot of chemistry just from the trailer, so I'm super excited about that. And then If Beale Street Could Talk, it's Barry Jenkins' second big film. I'm super excited about that. It's based on a book by James Baldwin. I'm a big fan of his work. And then Widows.
Oh man, talk about action-packed. I mean, that one's going to be bad.
Yeah, I can't wait to see all those, and I think, hot take, they're all getting nominated, all 3.
I'm sure most of them will, if anything. But with that, let's get the show started. Let's kick it over to our weekend movie guide.
Okay guys, so the first film we're going to talk about is The Predator, and I'm not going to be fake. I'm going to kick it to the expert over here. He knows all about the film, but I will say that it is directed by Shane Black.
That's right.
And there's a predator in it. So I know a little something. Okay,
You've covered it from beginning to end.
This film.
No, so the movie is fantastic. Now, I had the privilege of watching this movie a couple weeks ago, and it delivers.
You're just bragging now.
No, I'm not. I mean, it's true. For every Predator fan, I mean, this movie pays homage, and just, there's so many nods to the 1987 classic. If you look at the cast, you've got Boyd Holbrook and Trevante Rhodes. The relationship between these two guys is very symbiotic or reminiscent of the relationship that Arnold Schwarzenegger had with Carl Weathers. You also have Olivia Munn, who's in the movie, and she reminded me when I'm watching it of Elpidia, that's what it is, Elpidia Carrillo, who was in the first one too. So you've got, again, nods to the original. The soundtrack is killer, because again, it takes you back to 1987, and directed by Shane Black, the resident professional in anything Predator, because he was one of the cast members in the first film. So, I mean, we've got a video we want to kick it over to that shows the cast, has a cast talking about the making of the movie or elements of the film. Watch the video, and then we'll come back for a special something.
I think you know what is on the ship. The ultimate predator.
It was somewhat on stilts, but to see it in the movie, it's so much cooler.
Yeah.
It was really cool. It was super cool.
That's why the look on our face is like this.
Right. It was no acting. No acting. Yeah.
Required. It's trippy. I mean, you know that it's not real, but you keep staring at it.
Did you see anything unusual?
Like an alien, you mean?
You saw something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They're both athletes, essentially, but they're these 7-foot-tall actors in these big, very expensive suits.
A really tall guy, an already really 7-foot-something guy on stilts.
On stilts.
I mean, everyone was just like looking at the Mona Lisa. It was just awe of like, oh my God, this thing is incredible.
And so that was intimidating.
And athletic, like he
and
was
athletic.
moving around on those stilts. It wasn't like they were placing him. That dude was chasing you.
We would move really well, like, because we had
And
to pretend
in
to
the
shoot him, and
woods.
then in the woods with, like, you know, pebbles and tree branches
shit.
and roots and stuff, and, and then we'd shoot, and then he'd fall and stagger on the stilts. It was really amazing.
I think they're attempting hybridization. They're upgrading on every planet they visit.
We need to know if you pose a threat.
We're assassins. Isn't posing a threat kind of the point?
Man, so that movie looks killer. Totally, pun intended.
Are you going to see it again?
I'm definitely watching the movie again. It's my kind of family-friendly movie. I mean, the whole crew is going to be at the theater this weekend. But you may be asking yourself, what's right in front of me, right? So we ditched the soda cups for something a little bit more tasty. We have a movie-inspired drink, a feature drink here called the Trophy Hunter. And in Predator style, it's green.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about this.
So it has Dan Aykroyd's Crystal Head vodka, Midori, and a splash of deliciousness.
How fitting, right? Dan Aykroyd, Ghostbusters, Slimer, green. Yeah,
No,
it was
no,
totally
no,
meant to be.
No green slime in the drink. We want people to buy the drink. Let's not talk about slime. So again, the green is inspired by the blood of the predator.
That's right.
So I'm told, because, you know.
Indeed, no, it totally is.
Off camera. So one thing about this film is, one thing about this drink is that even if you don't see the film, which I probably won't, you guys know I don't like to be scared in movies, you can get it and take it into another film. So.
Now, one of the really cool things about this is that when you visit your local AMC theater and visit the bar, you'll get a collectible cup. So we've got these in limited supply. It's an AMC exclusive, right? So if you want to get your Predator cup, if you want to take Predator home with you, you got to go tonight, get the drink, and walk out with a cup.
Sergio, you have to be clear. Take the Predator, like the alien,
like,
with you.
Like the alien green, yes. Yes, take it home.
All right, so you guys might be wondering about what's in front of me. It is not the Predator drink. This is the Killer Collins. So it's our twist on the Tom Collins, and it's inspired by the film A Simple Favor. The drink has Aviation American Gin, which is owned by Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, here, wait a minute, Ryan Reynolds. So all of Hollywood is getting involved in the liquor game?
Well,
Dan Aykroyd, Ryan Reynolds, I mean, that's a big deal.
They needed some extra money.
Awesome.
So it has the gin and air in there, watermelon flavors, and then some more killer flavors. So it's something you might like this weekend. Okay, guys, let's talk about the movie. A Simple Favor stars Blake Lively, Anna Kendrick, and Henry Golding. And Henry Golding, you might remember from Crazy Rich
That's right,
Asians.
yeah, no, and he's on a roll. I mean, he's got a couple movies at the box office now and stuff, so yeah, for sure.
So if you're a fan of his, you can see him in 2 movies this weekend. I'm just gonna lay that out there. So Simple Favor is directed by Paul Feig, and he has directed a lot of awesome, funny films. You might remember him from Freaks and Geeks. He's really funny. We wrote a blog post about the movie, and he actually tweeted back at AMC because he was excited that we gave him some love.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. I'm excited for this film simply because it's a crime drama. It's suspenseful, looks mysterious.
Yeah, watching the trailer leads me to believe it's kind of like a psychological thriller maybe or something like that. It looks pretty intense.
Again, I'm definitely seeing that one this weekend. Another film we have opening this weekend is White Boy Rick.
Yeah, White Boy Rick. So yeah, the movie stars Matthew McConaughey and newcomer Richie Merritt. Now what I thought was really cool about this movie is that this is Richie's first film. This is Richie's first time on camera. Never TV, nothing like that, and it's a leading role. Like Matthew McConaughey is taking the back seat because this guy's taking the spotlight.
Yeah, and for it to be his first film, and he's with Matthew McConaughey, who's won an Oscar, like that's kind of a big deal.
Huge.
So, again, this movie I'm excited about. I say I'm excited about all the movies.
Yeah, well, I mean, good reason to, because they're great movies.
But these are right up my alley because it's about, I like crime dramas.
Sure.
This one is based in the 80s. There's drugs in it. I really loved the trailer just simply because there was a lot of 80s throwback, even the way that it looked. It looked very retro. Again, Matthew McConaughey doesn't really do anything wrong in my eyes. I kind of love all of his work.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So we actually got a chance to interview the cast, and so we have a video to show you their interviews. Here you go.
You realize you're the worst father ever.
I'm not gonna let you ruin your life, Don. No drugs in the house.
This story is about family. The story for me, from my character's point of view, is about a father slowly losing his son.
Y'all know who my dad is, right? Y'all know what he saw? Hey, I know your broke ass dad.
Matthew's character, like, always had the best intentions, but didn't necessarily execute them in the way that a parent should have.
Put some clothes on, will ya? We're going for custard.
He's essentially a family man, and this boy comes in who's connected to his baby brother, and his baby brother needs this boy for some reason.
What you said your name was?
Rick.
Aight, white boy Rick.
So the only way I know how to deal with him, right, is to take him in as another son.
Fathers that want to be best friends with their kids instead of being a good parent are kind of living on dreams of the future but never really follow through to get anything done.
Yeah, so what I find really interesting about White Boy Rick is just the family dynamics and all the tumultuous relationships and the sacrifices that, you know, White Boy Rick makes for his family. So it's one to go watch this weekend. Go catch White Boy Rick.
Yeah, and one more thing to add about that film is that it's based on a true story.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So all that drama with the family and with the drugs and the crime, that actually happened. So that's a little bit more cherry on top, so to speak, to the film. So I don't know if you guys know about this, but last week, we lost a legend. Burt Reynolds passed away, and he has been in a ton of movies, and we are excited to pay him honor by bringing back Smokey and the Bandit.
That's right. So don't forget to catch Smokey and the Bandit. It's playing all this week, starting today through all of next week in an AMC theater near you. I think it's playing at around 200, 250 AMC theaters out there.
And tickets to see Smokey and the Bandit all week long are $5. So reduced price, honor to this legend in Hollywood. So yeah, tipping our hat to him. He's going to be very missed.
Now into some Disney.
Yes, so taking a bit of a right turn, we're going to talk about some Disney princesses. So our Disney Princess Bring Back is coming back into theaters starting September 14th through October 12th. And so we have a lot of princesses that are coming back.
I've got the list right here. You're talking Beauty and the Beast that starts this weekend, okay? And that's a live action Beauty and the Beast. What's next?
Princess and the Frog. I don't know why I said her that. That's one of my favorites. Princess Tiana.
Princess and the Frog the following week. Then we've got Tangled, Moana, Cinderella live action.
Yes. So if you're a little one or a grown one that really loves princesses, you definitely want to check this out. Go to amctheaters.com or on our mobile app to get your tickets to see all of our princesses that are coming back into theaters.
And then we've also spoken about the Harry Potter series that's been in our theaters since the beginning of September, right? So every Sunday from the beginning of September through the end, we've been playing Harry Potter movies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this weekend, make sure you catch Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, along with Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. That's this Sunday. And then the following Sunday, we got the last two, Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows Part 1, followed by Part 2.
Now we're going to kick you out for a little bit. You're going to be back.
I'm game. It's
I'm going to miss you while you're gone. But we're going to bring on my friend Kelly, and she's going to talk to us about the new drinks we have at the MacGuffins Bar. So let's bring her on.
At AMC Theaters, your favorite drinks are at the movies. Visit our bar MacGuffins, where we're serving up some seriously delicious cocktails, wine, and beer. Take yours to the theater and enjoy the show. MacGuffins, now pouring at select AMC Theaters.
Okay, guys, I'm joined by Kelly. She has the best title at AMC. She is our manager of alcohol, and she's going to tell us about our brand new MacGuffins Bar menu. But first, tell us what MacGuffins means, Kelly.
Oh, MacGuffins, that's a great question, because we get that a lot, right? You know, oh, is it an Irish pub? And, you know, why MacGuffins, right? So MacGuffins was actually coined by Alfred Hitchcock. It's a plot device that motivates the characters to move forward, right? So it's taking your story forward, right? So Lord of the Rings, it was the little ring, right? And Wizard of Oz, the ruby red slippers. For my movie-going experience, it's my MacGuffins drink. So, right, we want to have something that motivates the story forward. I know, right? Manager of alcohol. Yeah.
So let's talk about the first new drink on the menu. That's the Hurricane Bay, which is this one right here. It looks bright and refreshing, but I want to hear from you. Tell me all about this drink.
Oh gosh, I'm so excited about this drink. We're working with a really great brand. This is the Blue Chair Bay Premium Run. This is Kenny Chesney's brand.
I didn't know that.
So again, celebrities doing all their stuff. He's done a really great job with this beachy, you know, really just take you away, give you that vacation in a bottle of rum. And the Hurricane, we really leaned into that with the Hurricane. We tried to go off of your authentic New Orleans flavors, your oranges, your fresh citrus like lemon and lime, and passion fruit, of course, which I think is what's missing from a lot of Hurricanes. But so this has real passion fruit in it, and it just takes you away. It gives you that mini vacation that you're looking for, and it's just a beautiful drink.
Yeah, it is. Again, want to taste this. So our next drink, which, well, she said so. She's a manager.
She said so.
Let's label. Okay, focus. Next drink, we have the Tito's Tide Pool, which might be familiar to some of our guests.
Yeah, so Tito's, we all know Tito's. Everyone, it's our favorite gluten-free vodka out of Austin, Texas. They're not paying me, I promise. But they're doing a really great job, doing really great stuff. And they had our Titosaurus Rex, which I remember from Jurassic World, our movie feature drink. And our guests, we listened to what you guys said, and they just loved it. They thought it was fun. It was a great drink, and so it has made it to our menu as the Tito's Tide Pool. Again, looks like an ocean, a nod back to that Jurassic World. That is, and as well as the Twig and Berries from Deadpool 2 is another new drink on our menu. So that with that aviation gin. So a great addition to our lineup.
So those are two drinks that have hard alcohol in them, but everybody doesn't want to take hard alcohol into the theaters. Some people like wine, so we have a new sangria, correct?
Absolutely, our sangria. Now this one you will, a lot of you might recognize, our Beso del Sol red sangria. We have also added the white sangria to our lineup for this menu cycle. But this, guys, is such a good wine, sangria in a box, right? And I know a lot of you are thinking, oh my gosh, sangria in a box, like, oh, this is not your mom's boxed wine, right?
You heard it first. Listen to her. She's a manager of alcohol. If she says it's true. Okay, go on.
This is I'm like the Wikipedia of AMC. This is good juice though, guys. This is, I mean, it's good Spanish grapes, good Spanish wine. It's what I have in my refrigerator right now when I come home and I just need a glass of wine to top off my day. So it's good juice and it's really doing great things. Our guests have really enjoyed it when they've had it. So try that white sangria too.
So this is awesome. We have a bunch of new drinks. We have a few movie feature drinks that we talked about earlier. So if you are 21 and over, reminder, this is not for the kiddies, this is for our adults. Go to MacGuffins Bar at AMC Theaters, grab your drink, go in a theater, enjoy your weekend, have a great time. So Kelly, thank you so much for joining us on the show. Great to have you here and to hear about our great, new menu.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, love it. So that's enough about booze, even though it's one of my favorite topics.
We could talk booze all day long.
We could always drink all day long, but that's not what the show's for. So let's get back to the movies. We're going to talk about The Wife, which is one of our AMCI Spotlight films.
So The Wife is a film that was featured last week, and it opened in limited release last week. So this week it's expanding a little bit more. But the film stars Glenn Close, Jonathan Pryce, and Christian Slater, and follows the story of a husband and wife. And you know, with White Boy Rick, we talked about the family dynamics and relationships. Well, this one follows the sacrifices that a wife has made for her husband's, you know, betterment and his career, and she starts, after 40 years, starts questioning whether or not, you know, the sacrifices or the decisions that she's made in life were the right ones. So if you want more information on the film, visit our AMC Scene blog on our website. Read up on the film. It looks really, really good. So yeah, don't forget to catch The Wife in theaters this weekend.
So after you read the blog, stay on the site and purchase your tickets to see The Wife or any of our independent films. That's right, go to amctheaters.com or on our mobile app. So that's all for our independent films. Now we're going to go to probably one of your favorite segments of the show, and that's our exclusive offers.
So the first exclusive offer we're going to talk about is one that we've mentioned on previous shows. Win your wish list. So if you go on our website or mobile app, and I have it here just to show, look at any upcoming movies, pick one, and hit the button that says Remind Me. The more movies that you remind yourself that you want to be reminded of that are coming out, the bigger the chance of winning all of those movies for free so that you can watch in the future.
Yeah, so if you love movies and you want to see free movies, remind yourself, and you just might win.
Yeah, I'm going to Aquaman, the Venom, all that good stuff.
All
Get
the
it
movies
done.
coming out. So good luck with winning. I'm rooting for you. So our next exclusive offer is actually another really big one. It's for A Star Is Born. You can see it early on October 2nd. And if you do, you'll get the full album, a digital download. So if you love Lady Gaga and you want to hear Bradley Cooper sing, you can get
all day long. All day long. And listen, the movie's great. I've seen it. The soundtrack is killer.
Yeah.
Join. Get the tickets done.
Buy your tickets on our mobile app or on amctheaters.com, and you can get the download
Yep.
and see it early. Like, what else would you need with that?
Yeah, no, totally.
So that's all for us. We talked about a lot of movies. We talked about TIFF. We talked about The Predator. We talked about awesome drinks, the new menu. Like this show had a little bit of
Burt
everything.
Reynolds, everything.
Yeah. So as a reminder, buy your tickets at amctheaters.com or on our mobile app, and follow us on all the social media channels.
And if you haven't taken advantage of our AMC A-list, okay, for $19.95, you get to watch 3 movies a week, 12 movies a month. I mean, get your movie on. You'd be crazy not to go become a member, because you can, again, any movie, you can pre-reserve them, any format, IMAX, Dolby, AMC Prime. I mean, it's the best program, best deal out there.
As always, guys, we appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for tuning in again, and we'll see you next week.
See ya.